is going on, my beautiful fire signs? This is your girl, Venus Angel, here with another love reading for you guys. If you're unsure of your placements, go ahead and check the description box below. Also, guys, please remember that these readings may not resonate with everybody, and that is totally fine. That said, let's go ahead and see what you guys got going on for today. Wow, there was a lot of cards coming up, so didn't really acknowledge that message because there was just like 4 cards in there. I was like, nah, that's too many. Okay, 2 this time. Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Now, this is interesting because these two are, and they're not opposites. One is fiction and one is reality. I like to see that as, because if you think about it, this person is holding the pentacle. So obviously the pentacle shows its realisticness, its reality portion of it, right? The thing that makes it real. That's pretty much what I'm saying. But then you have the Page of Cups. The only way for you to hold water is through a cup. You know, honestly, water is hard to hold in your hands. So it doesn't make it unreal, but your emotions are fluid. Your emotions are not necessarily, you know, something that you could just pick up and hold on to. So what's interesting to me, it's almost like there's an offer that's coming from the heart for some way. It's something that is invaluable. That's what it shows to me. Or this is somebody that is really redefining or, you know, cultivating their own sense of value. Based off of what they truly want, right? By figuring out what they want as well. Very interesting message. And you know what we got underneath that is the 6 of Cups. So already that's a children card. So I found that very interesting. Let's get into this reading. Hopefully no more fallouts. Let's see what we got. Alright, this is how we're starting out. This is the challenge advice, and then this here is the foreseeable future. And our underlying energy is justice. Okay, so going into this, guys, you have to be very strong. That's telling me. I think a lot of you guys are really pushing and not pushing anyone or forcing yourself, if that makes sense. I think you know, you're having to remain vigilant, to remain strong in the sense of, you know, keeping the momentum going, keeping the pace that you're at, because I do feel like at one point maybe there was something that definitely called on you to have confidence in yourself to overcome, you know, it's not just overcome a situation, but to get through a situation, to, you know, to benefit yourself, to benefit your relationships, to benefit your situation, whatever that is. And the Page of Wands here that's coming up in your challenge for today, because how you're entering this is kind of like really trying to keep under control. I feel like you have yourself under too much control here, because your advice here is actually asking you to purge, to have a little more fun, to do what you enjoy, because there's nothing really, honestly, too serious that's going on here. Now you have justice coming up in your underlying energy, which suggests to me a give and take situation, a balance. Now for some of you, I don't think there's any sort of court cases for, oh, maybe there is. Oh my. Maybe this is about unity, because justice and the Hierophant together could indicate that there is a bond or some sort of union between you and another person, something that, you know, is established on commitment. You know, okay, Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles. Oh, whew. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Okay, so for some of you guys, this is a pretty big message here. Some of you guys may be, you know, either you guys have been proposed to, some of you guys have had a confession, somebody may have expressed how they feel. Maybe this is one of those things, going based off of how you feel, going based on what you want to do, and truly leading your whole entire day based off of what you enjoy and nothing else, right? Because I feel like you guys have been strong and had to, you know, to maintain a sort of serious attribute for some time now. And I feel like right now it's about enjoyment and implementing your sense of self, your personality. Because here you have justice, and I feel like with justice is like, because here's the thing, right? Justice can't not rule or make a certain judgment when, you know, or correct certain balances without seeing the truth, or without a certain clarities coming up. And I feel like with this Page of Wands, there's something authentic that's coming out of this. There's something demanding authenticity. So I feel like with regards to this reading, there may have to be some sort of, you know, either, you know, readjusting of actions taken in your relationships, you know, honest, or pretty much allowing yourself to be more fun loving and enjoy yourself rather than having to be the adult and put on your adult pants, right? We're in Aquarius season. We're no longer in Capricorn season where we have to remember that all of our responsibilities and our dedications, even though those are drilled into us. I feel like this here with justice is saying that you've done that already. You're aware of what you're responsible with, but now it's about putting your own spin on it, putting your own style on it. And I do think there's a new beginning that's coming up here, which is a challenge. And how you face it is by taking this on, with your own authentic way of life, if that makes sense. Because how you see your future is the world. Something comes to some sort of conclusion. Something ends up being, it can show that this is successful, but it also can show to me that this is wrapping up of a cycle here and getting ready for you to transition to a new life, right? I feel like you've gotten everything that you needed in this cycle here when the world comes up. Very interesting reading. Kind of all over the place, I feel like, though. Because you go from having to remain strong to the advice talk about having fun, because your foreseeable future talks about that cycle coming to some sort of end, and in a good way, not in like a bad way, but like it's like a transition to one phase of your life to the next. But with justice, like why is justice coming up as an underlying energy? And it comes up because of the Hierophant, the change of commitment, change of stance, a change of routine, or perhaps this is about routines and what you're committed to, and making sure that there is some. Yeah, okay. This kind of actually makes sense. What do you have on here? Breathe. Okay. Yeah, okay. All right, I get the message. Because because it makes more sense now. Because with justice, right? It's honestly talk about making amends. Justice is about finding the balance of a situation and really, using that not using the situation, but applying what to a situation to correct some imbalances. So how things have been, you've been responsible, you've been dedicated, you've been committed, or there has been things that have that you had to kind of put your liony self away for a while, right? Something came up where you had to be serious, you had to remain tough, and I think now is saying to just relax. Now you don't need to do all that. You can be yourself. You can have a little fun, because the time will come when you have to be serious again. If this is a moment and period or a time, if this is a day where you could chill out and have a good time and just kind of shoot the shit with folks, do that. Because I feel like everybody does have their roles. Everybody has their places in this unity with you, in this travel in this journey with you. Because I feel like this is in regards to what responsibilities you have with a group of people, because you have the card, the tribe here. So you're not doing this solo. So this is not a solo mission. This is you working with other people. And I feel like this is why this is talking about making amends. This is talking about working with others, or this is talking about a unity. Because you have a union with someone. There's somebody that you're connected with. And some of you guys, if you're not in a relationship at all, this may not resonate with you, right? And I feel like if you're not in a relationship or not dealing with anybody, period, this could be that you have committed yourself to a certain goalpost, right? But everybody, even in that situation, has their roles. So I feel like just allowing other people to do their thing, allowing other people to handle their roles, and you just relax and you just be you, and you just have fun and just recapture your youth. Do that. Because right now, I don't think there's a lot of seriousness that needs to come out of this. I think you've already started out this way, and I think it's kind of like allowing yourself to take a break today. Like no real need to push forward or push too hard in a certain direction. Do things where you're the most passionate today, or do something that is, that is truly 100% enjoyable, right? Because this is a new beginning that's starting. It may be a small step in a new direction, but it's okay, because it's going to, I feel like it's going to transition and prepare you for what's to come later. So I think enjoy today, guys. Don't worry about being too serious. And honestly, allow people to do their roles as they are allowing you to do yours, okay? Just make sure you handle your 50% of the relationship, of course. But this is your reading, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love you guys to death, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care, family. Bye, guys.